All right, this is going to be your outside the lab exercise this week for Revit. We are going to be creating our own custom title block. To do that, I'm just going to open up, I might be able to do it from here. No, just open up your last simple building drawing. We'll just leave that there. And we're going to go up here to the big R in the application menu, select New, and down here you can see title block opens a template for creating a title block family. I think what we'll use is a D-size sheet, a little larger paper, so it's going to be 36 inches wide, 24 inches tall. So I'm just going to click on that and say open. Excuse me. So what that opens is actually the full-size sheet of paper along with some drawing tools. In addition, we have text that makes regular plain text, and this is the text that is static that won't change on the drawing. And this label text is actually text that will be modified for each title block. So we'll start by selecting our line tool. And with that, we see our standard lines come up. I'm just going to draw a rectangular shape, and I'm just going to trace it right around the perimeter. You can see this is 36 by 24. Now, what we'll do is use our offset tool, which is right here, offset. So I'm going to click on that line, and I want to bring it in 0.5 inches. So I didn't really want to. There we go. You have to kind of hold your mouse in the right spot there, I guess, to get it to show up just right. And we'll delete these extras that I put out here. And we're going to trim this off. So I can just grab that and just bring it back until it touches that edge and that edge. Do the same thing down here on the bottom. Okay, so there's our border. Now, normally what you would do is your title block is going to be on this end down here or down in the corner, and normally it would be stapled on this end. So I think what I'm going to do is actually indent this one another ½ inch. Hit escape, and then I'll delete this line and then trim this down. And this way, when you staple it here, you can open it up like a book and be able to read your page numbers down on this side. So we always kind of give it a little bit more border on this end of the screen. So the next thing we'll do is we're going to draw a vertical line, and we're going to come in, let's say 2 inches. So we will go back to our line tool, use our regular line, and just come in here, and I want to come in 2 inches should be enough. We'll go straight up, tie it right in there at the top. Yeah, I probably need cleaning, but I'm not going to do it right now. Yeah, maybe we should say 2.5. So let's just say 2.5. There we go. A little more room for our title. So we know down on the bottom we're going to want our page number. So I'm going to go up 1 inch, go across, tie it in, and then we'll put some additional lines, maybe 3/8 of an inch. Whoops, didn't want to really start one there. Can't get it to find 3/8. There we go. So this will be page number, scale, drawn by, or checked by. Next one will be drawn by. I should just copy this, I guess. Let's try the copy tool. Select this, hit enter. It's a little easier. That should be enough. And we'll draw another line. This time we'll go up a distance of 2 inches. Let's work on this section for now. So we're going to go to create. We're just going to put some regular text in here. I'm just going to left click right here, and I'm going to type in sheet. I'll go all caps number. Oh, there it is. Text fonts Arial. I could change it to something else. You know, I like that Lucinda Sans Unicode. Let's put this in at 0.125. Tab size 1/2 inch. Yeah, it looks good. We could change the color of it if we wanted to red. We'll keep it black. Hit OK. That looks better. And we'll place it right up here in this corner. So the next thing we want to put is our sheet label for our page number or sheet number. And we'll put that right down here. And then we get this list, and there's our sheet number. Sample value A101. Hit OK. Whoops. Edit type. It's going to be 1/4 inch. Looks good. I just want to select it. Hit there. I'm going to put that right here. And what we want to do is make that center justified. Oh, vertical align. Middle. There we go. And now we can pull it down. So whatever sheet number we put in there will be centered right in that screen. Now we can take this one, and I'll do a Control C and a Control V. And we'll paste that right here. Edit it. This will be CHKD by colon. And we'll do a Control C and a Control V, and we'll pull that one right up here. Hopefully we get enough room for this. Oops, I don't want to delete it, I just want to edit it. Can't delete element. I don't want to delete it. Oh, don't give me trouble. All right, I don't know what happened, but I shut it down, saved it, brought it back up, and it was fine. So it got stuck somewhere. So let's see if we can edit this. Okay. Finish. Yeah, I must have it locked in there somewhere. All right, so now we'll create some label text, and we'll just put one right here for now, and this is going to be checked by. Okay, and we're going to edit that to 0.125 inches. There we go. And then drawn by, if I just click this and do a Control C and a Control V, see if I can get myself in trouble again. And then we'll double click it. Oh man, don't do that to me. Yeah, I'll show you what I did before. I just did a save as. Let's do an exit. Yes. Quit messing up on me, and I won't have to slap you around here. All right, let's go back in one more time. Hopefully you don't have these issues with your computer, but I'll blame it on my computer as opposed to the software at this point. And that's our family, title block D. I think it just doesn't like to be copied, and maybe I'll just delete this one. And we'll create a new piece of label. This one is going to be drawn by. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's just try a regular copy tool here. And we'll copy this one. Maybe it doesn't like that Control V and whatnot. So we'll change this to date. And finish. Now change this one to date. That's weird. Does them all. I guess copying's not a good idea on these things, so live and learn. location. And let's put one in here for address. Don't know why it just keeps setting these up for me, but so we can put a street there. And then we'll put project name right up here. All right, so now let's see if we've got some labels for those things. Project address. And put our date. Try current revision date. No. Yeah, we'll try this date timestamp. It looks like it'll fit in there. Now let's see if we have a location. Come on. Project address. I guess we can use this a second time for the actual town. Of course, it'll probably make it the same thing. We'll see. See what else we have here. Let's create one. I'm getting in over my head here. I'll mess with this later. I think for now I'll just put this one in here. I'm sure it's probably going to put the same thing on both of them. And we'll add the project name. Oh, I just want to stop it so I can move it into place. We're going to give it 0.2 for our text size. Oops. That'll work. No. Oh. We're going to duplicate this. We'll call it tag 2. When we have to use a different size text, we have to use a different material. So, or call it tag 2. So this will be 0.2. Hit OK. So that one's bigger. And then this one, we're going to edit this and make this one tag 2. So that becomes bigger. All right, we're making some headway here now. I think on this one, I'm going to take that out. We're going to add just something else we can make for a label in here, which would be I'm going to call it project status. See if we can make that work. This one, I want to make sure that when I edit my type, I want this to be middle, vertically aligned. Okay. Up here at the top, we're going to make a place for a logo. So I'm going to come down here 2.5 inches, so it makes it square. Insert an image. Oh, let's see, what have I got out here? I must have something from last. My granddaughter. That's a soccer game. You can basically just resize this however you want. You know, we'll give it a name, put some text in here. There. Chloe Design Team. So now we'll know who it is anyway. Bring this out. Now this space in here is where we'd put revisions. So if there were any revisions in the job, we'd place those here. We can place one set for revisions here. So if we just go to our create, put some text here, and we'll just call it revision 1. And edit that text as, it should be, oh, okay, that's right. Oh. Say revision. Date. I think that, yeah, okay, that'll work. So this one, hit escape twice. I'm going to move this one. Up here. That one should be good. Move it over. So now we're going to put in some label text. We'll only put one of these because it's... And current revisions. So we've got revision date. And current revision description. And one more, issued by. Let's throw that in there. All right. I'm going to move this one down here. And we'll move this up a bit. And we'll take this one for our current revision description. Actually, I think I want to put that one up here. And you want to bring this ball over so it doesn't hang out over the end, so it won't type anything beyond that end point. It'll keep wrapping it. And then shoot. I always hit the escape key when I shouldn't, and then there. All right, we'll try that for now. So as you're working on a drawing, if there's revisions made, you'd note them here. If I can take all of these, let's see if I can select them all. Doesn't want to let me. There we go. Copy those. See if I can get myself in trouble again. See, it grabs that line too. So now if I grab these all, do a copy. Looks good. Let's do a file, save. And we can say load into project. No project's open, so we'll close that out. Let's just close this now that I've saved it. And we'll open up our simple building drawing that we did previously. Down here where we've got our sheets, we can say new sheet, load. And now I need to go find my title block. So I put that on my, desktop. Revit files, right there. There's title block D. Just say OK. There it is. So now if I wanted to bring over floor plan level 1, yeah, I know I've already done it. Will it let me? So I'm going to go down here to my unnamed floor plan, this one, and delete that view. See if it'll let me move it now. It's a little big, but I'll put it on there anyway. Okay, so now let's see if it automatically picked up my simple building, although it needs to be centered. Let's put an address here. Oops. Let's go all caps. Picked up our sheet number. Now, didn't like that. Current revision date. While I'm here, we'll go and fix this one. So it always is. And it should be vertical. Oh, I just need to bring it over here so it touches the sides. Load into project. There, now we'll have to work. We won't be doing too much with these revisions, but I gotta figure that out. So we'll talk about that in lab. So now when we start our new project, what we'll be able to do is I can just take out this floor plan. So we'll use this D-size sheet of paper. It's going to automatically pick up all of our information. We'll use this for the rest of the semester on this D size when we export to a DWF. So make sure you remember where you placed it. I'm going to save it, and I'm even going to do a save as, and I'm going to put this as a family in my desktop. I'm going to put it in my Revit exercises. Just in case. Doing more than I thought it would. All right, so you got the gist of it. I'll write up some more stuff in the Blackboard site in case I find anything else. Don't do this because I'm dumping a bunch of stuff. Don't let me cancel it either. Anyway, we'll get together and utilize this title block in our next exercise, which will start at your next live lab, where we're going to be importing the hotel floor plan and extruding it three-dimensionally up on the view, and then building on it throughout the rest of the semester. Each week we'll have a new drawing to turn in. So we won't turn in this title block, but it's something you're going to need to be able to turn in with your homework assignments. Maybe it's a template. No. RFA. No, we won't bother. I know I got it in there anyway, so now I'm going to close this out. One of the things we're going to do, if I look in my CIE 101 folder, I got too many of them here. It's the one with lowercase right here. Revit textbook files. This is what we're going to be using next time in class, is this DWG file. So I will upload this to Blackboard during the next session, and you'll have it available for next week's lab from the textbook. So hopefully we'll be able to stick with the textbook for the rest of the class. All right, thank you.